It's Wednesday, March 25th. One of my favorite songs from the 1980s contains the lyrics, "We're too young to reason, too grown up to dream." I've thought about those words a lot recently in light of our present situation. And for those with young children at home during this crisis, the "too young to reason" most likely resonates. I've been checking in daily on my 4-year-old grandson, and I marvel at what my daughter and son-in-law have been able to achieve with a very active and curious little guy who wonders why he isn't in school or able to have play dates with his friends. You know, when you're little, hanging out with mom and dad is not quite the same thing. And for those of us looking at the majority of our lives now in the rearview mirror, perhaps many of us are feeling too grown up to dream. We've adopted a very practical and measured response and attitude towards the virus in what and how it has altered the landscape of our lives, not feeling as if there's much about which to dream other than to end this nightmare. But I say this: if you've been partaking in our worship opportunities in any form, be they morning prayer, Compline, or our quite from a departure from our usual Sunday worship service, you may have discovered something new, something unique, something hopeful, something you want to have continue once we get to this other side of the time in which we now live. We have a new sense and experience of what community is and can be, of care and of love for one another. We look forward to the time we share together in worship. It's become a much stronger, deeper, and richer experience, and certainly a stronger lifeline. There's nothing wrong with that. So dream. Dream about how we can take this experience of what we have learned and are learning and translate it into life in the church, not just within our own walls, but within our community, in our relationships with each other, in our relationship with Christ. We are not too grown up to dream. Dream big. I'll be looking forward to see where those dreams take us. May the peace of God be with you this day and always.